In the early 2000s, at a time when the world was still married to fossil fuels, when electric cars were dismissed as slow, boring, and unrealistic, one man looked at the future and asked a different question. What if the world didn't have to run on fumes? This is a story of Tesla, a journey of bold ideas, impossible engineering, and the man whose name became inseparable from the electric revolution, Elon Musk. Chapter 1. Before Tesla, there was a vision. Before Tesla ever touched a drawing board, Elon Musk had already built a reputation as a disruptor. From Zip2, a company that gave newspapers their first taste of the internet, to X.com, which evolved into PayPal, redefining global payments, Musk wasn't chasing money. He was chasing impact. And after PayPal was sold in 2002, he asked himself, what is the biggest problem that will define the future of humanity? 3 answers came: space exploration, renewable energy, transportation. And so began the seeds that would grow into SpaceX, Solar City, and the one that would forever alter the automobile industry, Tesla Motors. Chapter 2. Tesla wasn't born with Musk. Contrary to what many believe, Tesla didn't start with Elon Musk. In 2003, 2 engineers, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, had a dream to build a fully electric sports car, a car that wasn't just good for an electric car, but good, period. But dreams cost money, and innovation costs even more. They needed an investor. Someone bold enough to believe in something the world had already written off. That investor was Elon Musk. Musk joined as the lead investor, chairing the board with a fierce belief that electric vehicles were not only possible, they were necessary. And from that moment, Tesla's destiny changed. Chapter 3. The first shock, the Tesla Roadster. The Roadster project began as a question. How do you convince the world that electric cars can be exciting? The answer, build one that goes from 0. 60 in under 4 seconds. By 2008, the Tesla Roadster was born. Lightweight, beautiful, unconventional, powered by thousands of lithium-ion laptop cells working in harmony. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't cheap, but it proved something extraordinary. Electric cars could be fast, they could be sexy, they could be the future. But success came at a cost. Tesla was burning cash. The 2008 financial crisis hit like a storm. Investors fled. The company stood on the edge of collapse, and in the middle of that chaos, Elon Musk made one of the biggest decisions of his life. He put in his last personal money, even borrowing from friends, to keep Tesla alive. Many called him reckless. Some called him foolish. But history remembers him differently. Chapter 4. A Model S, the car that changed everything. In 2012, Tesla unveiled what would soon be called the best car on the road. The Tesla Model S, a car that shattered expectations with over 200 miles of range, a massive touchscreen interior, over-the-air updates, unmatched acceleration, 0 emissions. This wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Motor Trend named it Car of the Year, with the highest score ever recorded. Customers loved it. Critics praised it. Competitors panicked. And Tesla had officially arrived. Chapter 5. The Giga Era. But Elon Musk wasn't satisfied. Cars were only one part of the equation. If Tesla was going to accelerate the world's shift to sustainable energy, everything needed to scale. And so emerged the Gigafactories. Massive technological ecosystems designed to build batteries, cars, and clean energy products at unprecedented speed. Nevada, Shanghai, Berlin, Texas. Each one a monument to industrial ambition. These were not just factories, they were machines that build machines. Tesla was no longer just a car company. It had become an energy company, a robotics company, a software company, a data company, a force. Chapter 6. Autopilot, innovation, and Criticus M. With Autopilot and full self-driving, Tesla again entered territory many feared was too ambitious. But Musk believed that AI-driven transportation would save lives and redefine mobility. There were challenges. There was controversy. There were setbacks. But innovation has never belonged to the cautious. Every update, every improvement, every line of code pushed Tesla closer to a world where cars don't just move, they think. At Chapter 7. The impact on Musk's legacy. Tesla didn't make Elon Musk the richest man in the world. It made him one of the most influential. A symbol of what happens when vision meets engineering. When persistence meets risk. When the world doubts you, and you build anyway. Tesla is more than a company. It's a revolution on wheels. A challenge to an old world. A spark that ignited a global transition to renewable energy. And at the center of that spark is a man who refused to settle for what is, because he could already see what could be. Ayuchiro, a new generation OF creators. Today, Tesla continues to evolve. New models, new technologies, new possibilities. And as the world watches this electric revolution unfold, storytellers, creators, and innovators everywhere are inspired by the power of vision and persistence. That's where we come in. Tefera Studios is dedicated to telling stories like this. Stories of transformation, innovation, and bold ideas. Stories that remind us that the future is not just something we enter, but something we create. Because every great leap forward deserves to be seen, heard, and remembered. And at Tefera Studios, we bring the future into focus.